What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Um, Today I'm gonna show you my Criterion collection. It's not very big. I think I have something like 25, maybe 23, 25. I mean, I could count them, but I'm just gonna guess instead. But 20 something Criterion Blu-rays, and I'll quickly zip through the few DVDs I have after. Um, but yeah, I thought I would do my Criterions today. Pardon my it's late. I'm a little tired, but I think I can make my way through this. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump right in and start with the digipacks, which I'm not actually a big fan of this packaging, but don't have a choice. So that's just the way these films come. So there's the first one is Dazed and Confused, which I've enjoyed this movie for a long time. I used to watch it a lot when I was in high school. Haven't watched it in a long time, but I really like the even though I just said I don't like digibooks, this I don't know if this is on purpose, but the packaging on this kind of reminds me of the Led Zeppelin 3 vinyl. I think it was Led Zeppelin 3. One of the Zeppelin vinyls had a, this doesn't do it, but had like a cover like this that you spun a little wheel and it changed the picture. But yeah, I am a big Richard Linklater fan. This isn't my favorite of his films, but um, I do enjoy that. I haven't watched it in a long time, but actually I can leave that out so I have some space. Night of the Living Dead. I'm actually surprised, because since it's public domain, I'm surprised more of the horror-focused labels have not put this out. Like, I'm surprised there's not a Scream Factory or an Arrow or anyone. I'm surprised that it took this long for a decent release of this to come out, but it was really nice when this did. Again, wish it had come in a standard Amaray case, but it's really great artwork. But, I mean, what do you say about Night of the Living Dead that hasn't been said before? Great film. Night of the Living Dead. Like I said, what can I say that hasn't been said before? Repo Man. I've actually never seen this. I picked this up recently. Got it for a good price at a secondhand shop, so I'm excited to watch that sometime. Seven Samurai. This was, I believe, the first Criterion I ever got on DVD, not on Blu-ray. I got the Blu-ray quite a while later, but yeah, really good film. I haven't seen a lot of Kurosawa. I've seen a handful, but again, what can I say about this that hasn't been said a million times? It's a classic. The Tree of Life. Terrence Malick. I do enjoy his films. He definitely has a style that you seems to be love or hate for people, but I enjoy his dream state like film, especially this. I really enjoyed this a lot. It was just trying to think. I haven't watched this since it came out, so a little hazy on it. I don't remember it all that well, but I remember enjoying it. But it was a nice that Criterion was able to release this. So yeah, Tree of Life. This is a fitting, I guess it's a fitting package for Princess Bride, being of what Princess Bride is, but I'm really not a fan of this being in like a book form. It looks really nice, but I wish it could have been, again, a standard Amaray. It's probably a step up from the Digipacks because it probably won't get damaged as easy, but it is a beautiful cover. But I mean, Princess Bride. What can I say about Princess Bride? All right, getting into the Amarays now. The first one here is 12 Angry Men, which is a film I absolutely love. It's infinitely rewatchable and something you can put on, and it's so dialogue driven, I'll say, that it's something you can put on and just kind of listen to in the background if you're doing something else, and it's still just as effective. Being John Malkovich, great Spike Jonze film. Haven't watched this in a long time either. I actually watched this for the first time recently. Blood Simple. This was one of the Coen Brothers films that I hadn't seen yet, and I enjoyed it. It was good. I hadn't, or it wasn't my favorite, but it was a nice early Coen Brothers film. One of their first. I don't remember if it's their first film, or it's definitely one of their first films. But Frances McDormand is amazing in it. Blowout. I think it's easy to say maybe John Travolta's best film. I mean, outside Pulp Fiction, I guess, but this even rivals Pulp Fiction. This is probably, I'd say this is his best performance. Bottle Rocket. I am a big Wes Anderson fan, so I enjoy Bottle Rocket quite a bit. Boyhood. This was not a surprise, but it was nice that this got a Criterion release. What a great idea for the artwork too. I enjoyed Boyhood quite a bit. It's I know when it came out, it was very love-hate for people. I know a lot of people appreciated what went into making it, but weren't big fans of the film itself. I enjoyed it. Breakfast Club. Oh, I haven't opened that yet. I'm a big John Hughes fan. I love Breakfast Club. So I was very excited when this got a Criterion release, even though I haven't opened it yet. It's still nice to have it. I'll dig into it one of these days, that's for sure. Carnival of Souls. This is, man, if you take like a dream and turn it into a film, you get Carnival of Souls. It's such a great dreamlike experience when you watch it. It just feel like you're kind of floating through it, and it's absolutely wonderful. I can't remember her name, but the actress is so great in this. And I looked up. I remember looking up on IMDb and saw that she's hasn't really done anything besides this. Very few credits, which is really surprising because I thought she was phenomenal in that. But the story behind how this was made is pretty fascinating. Clouds of Sils Maria. I haven't watched this. I actually got this because I'll get to it shortly. I watched and really loved Personal Shopper, and I'm a big fan of Clean, another film by Olivier Assayas, but this was recommended that I picked this up, so I haven't got a chance to watch it yet, but I will. Benjamin Button. So the infamous Benjamin Button Criterion. Such a bizarre release. I made it work in this. This is I think a PS3 game case, and it's the same width as the Criterion cases. It just obviously the artwork doesn't go all the way to the top, so that's why I use this style case. But if you look at the spine, it fits, even though it came originally in a thin blue case. But such a bizarre release. I love the film. It's my second favorite David Fincher film behind Zodiac. So it's not that the film itself is a weird release. It's just the packaging was really bizarre. But I know this isn't super popular amongst David Fincher fans, but I really enjoy it. Actually, same can be said about Darjeeling Limited. This doesn't seem to be very beloved, but I really enjoyed it. It's pretty high up there among Wes Anderson films for me. Election. I'm again big Alexander Payne film. I love all his movies. I'm a big Alexander Payne fan, and I enjoy all his movies. I wish more would get a Criterion. I'd love to see Descendants. Probably my favorite of his films. Descendants or Nebraska. Get a Criterion release would be nice. 5 Easy Pieces. This is I'm not gonna say a fun watch, but it's a really good film. Christopher Nolan's only appearance in the Criterion Collection, surprisingly. but fitting, because this is a very underrated and forgotten first film by Christopher Nolan, and I enjoy it quite a bit. It's very short too. I think it's under 70 minutes, but it's a very good watch. The Game, I don't think I've watched this since it first came out. I got this Criterion upon its release and just never got around to watching it yet, but it's an odd one to get released on Criterion. It's not bad by any means, but if you look at Fincher's filmography, so there's a lot of reflection on these cases. I'm trying to kind of move it so you can see, but very odd choice, but hey. Graduate. I mean, it's The Graduate. Graduate's great. I am a man of few words tonight. What a great time to record a video. But it's been a couple weeks, and I wanted to get back into it. So, yeah, The Graduate. My favorite Charlie Chaplin film, The Great Dictator. Really love this, and love the artwork too. That's really cool. This is a great film. If you haven't seen this, or you don't plan on watching it, at least go on YouTube and watch his speech, because it's worth the price of admission alone. Harold and Maude, this was a fun little film too. I enjoyed that quite a bit. In Cold Blood, I'm a big fan of Capote, and when I watched Capote, which again that'd be a great Criterion release, it got me inspired to read the book and watch this film. I haven't actually ever read the book, but I did watch this film years ago. Really enjoyed it, and I'd like to read the book someday. But yeah, In Cold Blood, this is nice. I was happy that got a Criterion release too. Another later Coen Brothers film, Inside Llewyn Davis. I was really happy that this got a Criterion release, because this is a Blu-ray that I was putting off buying for some reason for a long time, even though I absolutely adore this film. So when this was announced, I immediately pre-ordered it, and I got it. It's been out a little while now. I haven't got around to watching it yet, but I look forward to revisiting that again. I'm a big Scorsese fan, but not a huge fan of this. Funny enough, the two Scorsese films that I'm not a big fan of both have Criterion releases, nothing else do. But Last Temptation of Christ isn't bad, it's just not really my cup of tea. But what you gonna do? This is my favorite, arguably my favorite Wes Anderson film. I love Life Aquatic. Have a hard time choosing between this and Royal Tenenbaums, but it's so good. I love it. There's Midnight Cowboy with its really kind of cool artwork. I like that a lot. Paths of Glory. Haven't never actually watched this, so I got to get around to that one day. But really powerful artwork on there. I know Kirk Douglas is not very old in this. He's still fairly young, but he looks really old on the front. He just looks old and worn out. It's a great cover. Okay, spoke to this earlier, but Personal Shopper, one of the best films of 2016. It's such a good movie. Kristen Stewart is very underrated as an actress. She gets too much of the Twilight baggage hanging over her still, but she's a phenomenal actress when given the right material. Punch Drunk Love, P.T. Anderson's Punch Drunk Love. I also enjoy P.T. Anderson films quite a bit. I'd like to see more of his stuff on Criterion, but Rosemary's Baby. I haven't watched this in probably 12 or 13 years, but artwork's cool, but I haven't watched it in a long time. A couple more Wes Anderson films. Royal Tenenbaums, which again kind of go back and forth on this being my favorite between this and Life Aquatic, but I really enjoy both of them. And I do enjoy Rushmore quite a bit as well. Why is Lee Chang-dong's entire filmography not on Criterion? They all deserve the treatment. One of my favorite Korean directors. He's only made 6 films in 20 years, and they're all masterpieces. Watch them all. This is one of my favorites, Secret Sunshine. I just got to shuffle here. Last few, I'll kind of go through quickly here. Noah Baumbach's Quid and the Whale. Jeff Daniels and Laura Linney are so good in this. The whole cast is, but especially those two. I love this. I was really happy this got a nice Criterion release, because before that it was trapped in like a 2-pack with, I think, Running with Scissors from Mill Creek when they did those like dollar store 2-packs. So, and I love Mill Creek, don't get me wrong, but I don't like multi-packs. So I was waiting for this to get its own release, and then boom, Criterion releases it. So that was nice. Straw Dogs, very good Dustin Hoffman performance. Thief, another one I have not seen or watched yet. Thin Red Line, another Terrence Malick film. And finally, my last Blu-ray, Virgin Suicides. A very uplifting, fun, laugh out loud, bust a gut comedic romp. Virgin Suicide. I tell you, if I need cheering up and I'm feeling down, I throw on Virgin Suicides and I'm dancing by the end. It's just such a feel-good, fun film. Makes me chuckle just thinking about Virgin. So good, so funny, so funny. Okay, so that's the, oh boy, I'm too old for this crouching stuff, but that's the end of the Blu-rays, and I'm just gonna move on up here. Now I'm just gonna point these out. I should have pulled them down. Alright, so I've pulled them down. And here they all go. So here are my very few, as I'm just messing them all, I'll do that. My very few Criterion DVDs that I have left. First one, probably my favorite Criterion that I have, The Killer. This is one that became pretty valuable for a while. I'm not sure if it's as expensive as it once was, but I remember getting this and Hard Boiled together for a really good deal on eBay many years ago. Yeah, so The Killer, great John Woo film. And there's Hard Boiled. They go nicely together. I'm really happy to have those two Criterions. And RoboCop. I love this too. It's a shame that these couldn't carry over, that they lost the rights to them, but love that artwork on RoboCop. Probably the most deserving film in the Criterion library, Armageddon. If there has ever been a finer film, I've never seen it. Actually, I don't know if it's this version or not. I think it is. That has, let me see if I can, has the Ben Affleck commentary. You can listen to it on its own on YouTube. It's the best. Ben Affleck's commentary is amazing. And Rushmore again on DVD. Found this for $1 at a thrift store, so figured why not. Chasing Amy. This was another, I don't know what the word for them is, but it was like a regular price DVD release. You could just buy in any store. It just happened to be on Criterion, but you know, you get it for like $20 back when Criterions cost like $60. But my favorite, also my favorite Kevin Smith film, The Rock. Again, Why is Michael Bay's entire filmography not on Criterion? They're all deserving. Where's the Transformers box set? Where's the Bad Boys box set? Where is The Island? How come only Armageddon the Rock got the Criterion treatment when there's all these other fine Michael Bay films that deserve... You know, I do actually like The Rock. Actually, I like Armageddon too. I do actually enjoy Armageddon from time to time, but The Rock's pretty fun. Great artwork, though. Look at that, isn't it? So, yep, that's The Rock. In the Mood for Love. I really need to upgrade that because they still have... they were able to re-release this and got the Blu-ray out as well, so I gotta upgrade that sometime. And the last few, nothing too exciting. Royal Tenenbaums, I kept that because I like the slipcover artwork. Life Aquatic, I just picked this up. Same thing, it's just the standard edition, but I found it at a secondhand or thrift store for $2 and thought it was a crime not to rescue it. And then finally, I don't know anything about this. I actually got this the other day at a thrift store as well for $2. So I'm excited to just pop it in one day and watch it blindly. So that's White Dog. And that is it. That is my Criterion collection. DVDs there. Blu-rays there. It's not a huge collection. I don't pick up Criterions all that often, but if I see one that looks interesting or a film I love gets a Criterion release, I'll pick it up, of course. But oh, there's a few Kinos I've picked up since my last video. Just yeah. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you. Any new subscribers that have come along, I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. And yeah, I'm really tired, so I'm probably gonna go sleep now. So take care, everybody. I'll see you later.